Good evening and welcome to this week's edition of Diaspora Connect on ITV Gold. I am Pia Jyoti Khachru bringing you highlights from our South Asian community. Celebrations, achievements and events that made headlines across the diaspora. Let's look back at the top stories from the Diaspora Connect. We have this week with Padma Shri recipient Dr. Sudhir Parekh. AIA New York honors 7 community leaders at Grand Annual Benefit Gala 2026. New Jersey India Commission and AICC convene leaders to address future of work. World Vegan Vision celebrates International Yoga Day in Edison with Consulate General and global guests. Multi-faith celebration marks International Day of Yoga in New York. New ABA Therapy Center opens in Edison. Guruji's Satsang marks the occasion. Talent Hunt 2026 Media Meet celebrates emerging musical talent in New Jersey. Stay with us on Diaspora Connect in detail right after the short break. Padma Shri recipient Dr. Sudhir Parekh, chairman of Parekh Worldwide Media and ITV Gold, shared his insights on current global events. Let's take a look.
And now time for weekly show with a passionate India lover, chairman of ITV Gold and Parekh Worldwide Media. Get ready for loving sharing from physician, philanthropist, publisher and India advocate in This Week.
Namaskar and welcome to This Week with Padma Shri recipient Dr. Sudhir Parekh on ITV Gold. Namaskar, Doctor.
Namaskar all ITV viewers.
So, Doctor, let's start straight away with this G7 summit, which is taking place right now in France, which is from 15 June through 17th of June. So, I want to know from you, what are the priorities of this summit?
Well, this summit is meant for economic tie to these 7 powerful countries in the world. And this is the most industrialist country of the 7 countries. They got together and mainly their main goal is to how to increase, how to improve the economy and how to do the business with each other. And that's whole goal is. It is not political gathering or it's not any other gathering, and then it's only meant for 7 countries. But they have custom to invite some other guests like our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Though he was not part of the G7, but he is an invitee, just as a guest invitee. And the same thing, I think they invite even some other big countries like Brazil or Japan. Japan is a part
UAE is also
UAE,
part of
yeah.
Yes.
But UAE is not part of the G7.
Okay, but they were, I know, like, President Trump and
Yeah,
UAE,
but they are not
had like
G7,
on sidelines.
They are not G7. G7 is mainly USA, Russia, China, Japan, I think it's South Korea, not South Korea, Germany, France, and England. That's all. And
right.
These are the G7,
So, I'm sure you must have seen on television, on social media that, they were showing Prime Minister Modi and President Trump on the sidelines, meeting. So tell me, do you think this G7 can strengthen US-India ties?
Yeah, I hope so, because that's what our goal should be, because US-India tie right now is not that warm, and that's not very good. So I think if this meeting can kind of straighten out some wrinkles between those 2 countries, then it will be great, because India needs USA and USA needs India. And India needs USA technology and know-how, and USA needs India because of the very large middle-class consumer market. So I think I'm glad that they are meeting, and then hopefully our relationship will be just like before.
So, finally, US-Iran peace deal got signed. So my question to you is it like a compromise or win-win situation for both?
No, I think it's a compromise, but it has to be compromise, otherwise it won't happen. But both will say it's win-win situation, And and that's why it is compromised. That's why they are not still giving out the points of the deal in public. So they are hiding. I mean, they are still keeping it as a secret.
Yeah.
And number two, I mean, this is temporary ceasefire. It's not permanent ceasefire because Israel is not part of this ceasefire. I mean, not participating, or Israel has already rejected this ceasefire. So if Israel starts bombing Lebanon, then ceasefire is off. So it's kind of a very temporary and very delicate ceasefire.
So,
But I'm glad that there is ceasefire. You know.
right. So, as we know, like it's like highly confidential for both the parties, and they are not getting anything out. It's just the local narrative. They are just talking like that. So, how will the execution work?
No, I think what main goal of the USA is to open up the Strait of Hormuz, and main goal of the Iran is to remove the blockade of the America. That way, Iran can start exporting their own oil, and otherwise, Iran economy will suffer. So I think both has a vested interest, and all other things like nuclear negotiation and everything is kind of kick the can down the road. It means they are just postponing it, and once they are postponed, means they are not interested in doing it.
Right. So let's move on to Prime Minister Modi, who recently surpassed Nehru as the longest India's elected prime minister. I want to know from you, how do you compare the two periods of independent India's progress?
Well, I think congratulations to current Prime Minister Narendra Bhai Modi to surpass Nehru's longevity of being a Prime Minister. That's not a small thing. It's a very great achievement. And both Prime Ministers' kind of period is a completely different period. It's hard to compare. Because when Nehru became Prime Minister, India just become independent. India's economy was completely poor. India was depending upon 80% agricultural economy. And there is that time technology was not as good as right today. All the internet and all the sky and everything. So I think that time Nehru has a different priorities to make the India just came out of the independence. Put India's democracy into the action, form the new constitution, how to govern those poor country with the agriculture, and there Nehru has done very well and actually made India very important in the international level, because that time Nehru, then President of the Yugoslavia, and then a couple of other countries, they formed one neutral, non-alliance thing, which is not connected with the USA or Russia, and that they play very important role that time in the first 10 years of in 50s and 60s.
Right.
So I think Nehru has, and obviously during Nehru, IIT started during Nehru time. He started it. So not that he did not have a vision. He has a lot of good vision. And he is a very genuine secular guy. He didn't want to kind of start dividing the people. So I think whatever he did during that time, it was good. Only thing is that time, because we were a poor country, our military was not that strong. We were not spending that much money to develop the military that time. So China kind of did aggression on us, and they took over some land from us, and that was a failure of the actually Nehru government. And so I think overall it's a different thing. But again, as compared to Prime Minister Modi has a good vision, a great vision kind of, has a lot of good ideas, has implemented a lot of good ideas. And obviously, after 50 years of his Nehru's reign, not 50, more than 50 years, whole world has changed. World becomes smaller. World become more technology savvy. There's a lot of development in the technology, and a lot of I think the Prime Minister Modi has took the advantage of all those things, and we must also give really great respect and great thank you to Prime Minister Modi too. So both has done good during their time.
Absolutely, and I think even our India's military muscle, even
Right.
our position as a global power, definitely has
So
increased by leaps and
so
bounds.
we should congratulate both of them in their own way. So because it's hard to compare. It's not like from 10 years. I mean, 10 years to 10 years. You know, so every prime minister has. I think most of our prime ministers. Even Manmohan Singh has done very well in last 10 years. That time GDP was 11%.
Right, right.
So we don't. So everybody has done their own share, and of course they have done their own mistakes too. So that's common thing, you know.
And so before you give out like this week's message, I want to remind all our viewers that you can follow Dr. Sudhir Parekh on Facebook at Dr. Parekh, which has 2 words. And you can also follow him on Twitter. The handle is SUDPARIKH. Please go ahead.
Well, dear friends, really it's a good news that we have a ceasefire for next 2 months between USA and Iran. That will bring the oil prices down. That will open up the Strait of Hormuz, and they will remove the blockade of the USA, and all the oil will flow as President Trump is saying that oil will flow like water, and everybody will be happy, and the whole economy will bounce back. So let's hope so, and we wish we thank you both President Trump and Iranian leaders to come to some kind of good conclusion, and let's enjoy at least next 2 months. After that, we'll hope for best.
The Association of Indians in America, New York, celebrated excellence and community service at its annual Benefit Gala 2026 in Flushing, honoring 7 distinguished Ratna awardees. Hosted by AIA New York President Beena Kothari, the gala brought together more than 300 guests, including elected officials, diplomats, healthcare leaders, entrepreneurs, and community members to recognize outstanding achievements across medicine, law, business, technology, and public service.
Round of applause for being here supporting AIA. I was so pleased and honored that Beena, your president, invited me to stop by. I want to congratulate all the wonderful honorees who brought proclamations for each of them. Great leaders and contributors to our community in medicine, in law, entrepreneurship, and business. Really very, very distinguished New Yorkers. And I know this chapter is a very, very active one and really advocates on behalf of the Indian American community here in the greater New York area. How beautiful to start this wonderful evening with those magnificent renditions of the 2 national anthems. And I think that really is the spirit that unites us. Keeping close to the Indian traditions, and also recognizing you are very much a part of the American fabric.
And many dedicated volunteers who work tirelessly behind the scene. My sincere gratitude goes to our immediate past president, Dr. Jagdish K. Gupta ji, and immediate past president, NEC President Govind Munjal ji. Acknowledge the presence of NEC President Nilima Madan ji and our Board of Trustee Chairman Ravi Shankar Pokrawal ji. Can I continue 5 more pages? No, just kidding. I would like to recognize all my AIA New York past presidents who are sitting probably number 4 and number 8 tables, executive committee members, advisors, volunteers, and community leaders, as well as organizations include RPQLI, IDP, ILI, Mount Sinai, Rana, Jaipur Fort, and many other represents here tonight. Enjoy the tonight's celebration. Let us create unforgettable memories together. God bless the Association of Indians in America. God bless America. Happy 250th birthday to America. Thank you, everyone.
Stay here. Everyone, look the camera, please.
Associations of Indians in America, New York. Recognizes Dr. Dattatreya Nuri, Padma Bhushan, Distinguished Lifetime Achievement Award, a pioneer and authority in oncology and biotherapy for his excellence, innovation and global leadership in cancer care. Groundbreaking advancements in biotherapy and unwavering dedication to improving the lives of patients around the world. Duly signed by President Veena Kothari, Chairman Ravi Shankar Bhupapo, and the Executive Committee and Board of Trustees. This is held on 7th June, Terrace on the Park, New York.
Dr. Sir, इधर मीना जी.
Come on, we have to use a round of applause for Dr. Nuri. And we are
That is on the Park, Flushing Kino Park, New York, June 7, 2026. All right,
मैडम मीना जी इधर देखो.
congratulations, Dr. Sayati.
मीना जी इधर देखो. इधर देखिए प्लीज. थैंक यू.
The youngest guy, but he laughed. So please read it.
Okay, so Dr. Amarjita Mattu, the Young Ambassador Award for her pioneering contributions to kidney transplantation, dedication to modern transplant medicine, and unwavering commitment to improving the lives of transplant patients through clinical excellence, innovation, and compassionate care. Congratulations.
New York, June 7, 2026.
मीना जी साथ में. Okay, everyone look the camera please. Smile. Thank you.
7th June, Flushing.
Please everyone. मीना जी साथ में आइए. साल पिना दो. मीना जी इधर देखिए सब लोग. Smile.
offer at least 4 or 5 MBA, top MBA schools of United States, and she selected to go to Harvard and just graduated.
Myself, Ravi Shankar Bhupapo, Chairman of the Board, Executive Committee and the Board of Trustees, on 7th June, Terrace on the Park, Flushing Meadows.
Thank you so much and congratulations, Dr. Sanisha Laji.
Sal.
An impactful executive roundtable hosted by the New Jersey India Commission in partnership with the Asian Indian Chamber of Commerce at Nokia Bell Labs brought together leaders from government, industry, and academia to discuss workforce transformation in the age of AI and automation. The 12th Annual International Yoga Day was celebrated in Addison, New Jersey, organized by World Vegan Vision in partnership with the Consulate General of India in New York. Held at the Sheraton Hotel in Raritan Center, the event brought together community members for a morning of yoga, meditation, pranayam, chair yoga, laughter yoga, and Ayurveda-based wellness practices.
Key is the breath. Energy is number one. Good as we can for energy. Yeah. Positive thinking and meditation, relaxation. So before every yoga class, you must do relaxation, meditation, breathing. So this way we get rid of that stress, so we don't have a physical stress. Yeah? And after a while, as we become more advanced, all we're concerned with is the breath. And then as we become more advanced, we do Ujjayi breathing in more advanced. Okay. And stay there and lower your arms. So that's really you. That's why you want to be like this. You're like this, and you're a downer. You're like this, and you're an up person, right? Oh yeah, he's very up. Cool. Okay. Let's just lower down. Okay. Wrap your hands around your elbows.
केंद्र की ओर से आपको आह्वान है। मैंने पहला भारत का विश्व शांति केंद्र दिल्ली एनसीआर में आप सबके सहयोग से स्थापित किया है। मैं आपको आमंत्रित करता हूं, आइए और स्वस्थ सुखी समृद्ध जीवन के लिए वहां से आप प्रशिक्षण लेकर के आगे बढ़िए। पुणे भाई नितिन जी और हमारे वर्ल्ड विजन वीगन के भीष्म पितामह यहाँ बैठे हैं। मुझे जब मिले मैंने इनसे कहा कि आपको देख करके मैं भी जवान बन जाता हूँ। बोले जवान तो आप ऑलरेडी हो। मैंने कहा नहीं, आपके साथ बैठने से हमारी बैटरी भी चार्ज हो जाती है। तो इस प्रकार की शख्सियत यहाँ मौजूद है। पुनः आप सबको बहुत बहुत बधाई, शुभकामनाएं। आने वाले 18 तारीख को भी हम कार्यक्रम में भाग लेंगे। इंटरनेशनल योगा डे पर भी हम कार्यक्रम में मेरी कॉन्सुलेट जनरल ऑफ इंडिया के साथ में 17 को मीटिंग है और मैं आपको 1 तारीख को इन्वाइट कर रहा हूँ। कैपिटल हिल पे मैंने एक अभियान लॉन्च किया है, वी सपोर्ट पीस, वी सपोर्ट पीस। और मेरा ये मानना है कि वॉर फ्री वर्ल्ड की जरूरत है, क्योंकि युद्ध और हिंसा किसी समस्या का समाधान नहीं है। हिंसा प्रतिहिंसा को जन्म देती है। वार्ता के द्वारा, संवाद के द्वारा, पीस थ्रू डायलॉग के द्वारा हर समस्या को सुलझाया जा सकता है। अगर आप इस बात से सहमत हैं, क्योंकि युद्ध के कारण से पूरे विश्व की इकोनॉमी प्रभावित हो रही है, मासूम लोग असमय में मारे जा रहे हैं और जो धरती पर बच गए हैं उनका जीवन भी दुभर हो रहा है, क्योंकि युद्ध से बेरोजगारी बढ़ती है, महंगाई बढ़ती है, महामारी आती है। इसलिए आपको लगता हो कि नहीं, संघर्ष नहीं, संवाद के माध्यम से समाधान लाएं, तो आप मेरे साथ मुट्ठी तान करके इस बात को दोहराइए, वी सपोर्ट पीस, वी सपोर्ट पीस।
Around 200 guests gathered at the Pandit Jasraj Auditorium of Vedic Heritage Hanuman Mandir in Hempstead, New York on June 14th for the Heart of Yoga, an International Day of Yoga program organized by alotusindthemud.com in association with the Consulate General of India in New York.
For those who don't know me, most of you know, I am Parveen Chopra, and I am the founder and editor of alotusindthemud.com, which is a wellness and spirituality magazine, digital magazine. On behalf of my entire team and many volunteers, I welcome you all to this celebration of the International Day of Yoga. Many of you may be wondering why there are no yoga mats. So my answer is yoga has become synonymous with the physical postures, but yoga is much more than that. It has spiritual elements.
If you can slightly turn, extend one leg, and both arms up, what position do you think this is called? Warrior 1. Warrior 2. Sword fight. Fight, 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 fight. Warrior 3. Grab his neck. Okay? Posture. Upward salute. Thank you to the beautiful sunshine, energy, union, yoga, slightly arch back, center, gratitude, heart, release.
Next, we have the lamp lighting ceremony, and light represents knowledge. Light represents hope and the divine energy that guides us. We now invite our dignitaries, our panelists, and honored guests to join us on the stage for the traditional lamp lighting ceremony. The ceremony will be accompanied by mantra chanting by Ashok Vyasji, and may this light inspire wisdom, harmony, and spiritual growth.
O haratu medvantam samve.
I commend a lotus in the mud for sharing this message with the growing global readership. Published by the American Center for Wellness and Spirituality, a New York-based not-for-profit organization, Lotus has published more than 750 original articles on wellness, spirituality, science, and mindful living. Through clear, accurate, and accessible content, it presents timeless wisdom in a contemporary voice. Beyond publishing, ACWS promotes interfaith harmony, community, well-being, and world peace through dialogue and service. The Consulate General of India, New York, conveys its warm greetings and best wishes for this meaningful celebration. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Parveen. So a verse from my tradition, which is Judaism, that is universally shared among all denominations of Judaism, is the Shema. And it goes, Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. And I'll translate that. I know it by heart, but I'm going to read it just to make sure that I am accurate. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one.
Jai Shri Hanuman. So we are sitting here in Shri Hanuman Temple's Pandit Dasraj Auditorium. So I'm going to start with the mantra of Shri Hanumanji. Manojavam martatulya vegam jitendriyam buddhimatam varishtam vatatmajam vanarayudamukhyam Shiramadutam Sharanam Prapadye. Om Jai Shri Hanuman.
Thank you, Nayan. My name is Jacob Matthew. It's a very short prayer of St. Francis. It's a prayer of peace and selflessness, and it's called the channel of your peace. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there's hatred, let me sow love. Where there's injury, pardon. Where there's doubt, faith. Where there's despair, hope. Where there's darkness, light. Where there's sadness, joy. O Divine Master, grant that I may not so such seek, to be consoled so as to console, to be understood so as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive, it is in pardoning that we are pardoned, and it is in dying that we are born to eternal life. Amen.
Hello everyone, my name is Lama Arya Droma, and I want to take this opportunity to thank Praveen ji and Renu ji for welcoming us in celebrating the International Yoga Day, and thank you all for being here on this wonderful Sunday. All of you have gathered here, so I really thank you all. So I follow the Tibetan tradition. I was born in India, in South India, and I've also followed Hinduism, Christianity, and now I practice Tibetan Buddhism. So here's a beautiful prayer, and every prayer we start with this prayer, and I will recite this in Tibetan. Sanje chodang sochi chok nomla, sanju bardu dakmi sap sochi, taki jinsok jipe sonamshi, drola penche sanje drupa sho. And I will translate this in English. In the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha, I take refuge until I attain entire enlightenment. By the merit of generosity and other virtues, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all sentient beings. Emaho.
In some of the teachings of my Swamijis, they said, sorrow is the mother of joy. This knowledge of dualistic nature is very important to progress with yoga towards peace, joy, and happiness. What I also call as domesticating your DNA, taming your DNA. It's okay. The world is dualistic. Sorrow follows joy, joy follows sorrow. This you have to give to your DNA in the mind that this is okay to practice like that. What I also call spiritual vaccination. That is, once in a while, sorrow is important to keep you on the ground. Understand the dualities. Don't banish dualities from your life, but build a bridge between them. Understand they are one and part of the same dualistic world which God has given us. Meditation as 24/7 practice, this is understood only when you take time to go within.
I should not be a part of
A special satsang was held in Edison on June 16th to mark the opening of a new Applied Behavior Analysis Therapy Center at 2 Ethel Road. The center aims to provide evidence-based support for children with autism spectrum disorder and other developmental challenges, focusing on communication, social behavioral, and daily living skills through individualized therapy programs.
They are going to help children who need help, young children, I think from 6 months to 18 months to 6 years. Auntie will talk more about kya karenge, kaise karenge. And बट ये भी एक एक्सटेंशन है, क्योंकि एक एक बच्चा जिसकी लाइफ इंप्रूव होगी तो फैमिली की लाइफ भी इंप्रूव होगी। तो संगत जो आज आई है, गुरु जी के चरण हैं, और गुरु जी के चरण पड़ गए तो गुरु जी के चरण तो हमेशा ही रहेंगे यहाँ पे। और जब संगत आई है ब्लेस करने के लिए, आज उनकी ब्लेसिंग भी बहुत जरूरी है। इट्स नॉट जस्ट ए सपोर्ट टू द बिजनेस, पर आज चरण पड़ गए तो वो चरण गुरु जी की एक एक संगत लेके आई है यहाँ पे। सो Urvi aunty will thank everybody, but I think I would also like to thank कि ऐसे ओकेजन्स होते हैं जब संगत परिवार पूरा खड़ा होता है साथ में, तो कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल तो इतना बूस्ट हो जाता है कि वी आर डूइंग द राइट थिंग, एवरीबॉडी इज देयर टू सपोर्ट अस, एवरीबॉडी इज देयर टू ब्लेस अस। और इसी तरीके से जो है ये फैमिलीज की लाइफ, गुरु जी की संगत एंड आंटी लोग तो मीडियम, राइट, उसके फुल इम्पैक्ट होंगे पॉजिटिव।
It takes a lot. It's like when you say it takes a village to raise a child. It's the same thing, I feel. And it's not going to be a child, it's going to be a family who's going to come here for development, for growth, expecting compassion from us. So for that, we need a lot of strength, a lot of patience. And I think eventually Guruji ने वो मेरे में वो inculcate किया। मेरे लिए वो बहुत मुश्किल था सोचना कि इतना बड़ा काम हम कैसे कर पाएंगे। My son's 21. So I don't think I can go back to those younger days. And our program especially caters to kids who are 18 months to 6 years. So they might not be even potty trained. We'll definitely have a clinical staff here who's going to help us. This was the second location. The moment we walk in, Uncle Sanjeev and we all came at the same time saying, this is the place. The energy was so vibrant, so beautiful, so positive. It just we could just visualize the whole place and what we want to do and how it's going to come through.
गुरु जी का एक बेसिक ये होता है कि भाई उसकी मदद करो जिसको जरूरत है मदद की। मंदिर में जाते हैं, बैठते रहते हैं, देखते हैं कि कई लोग ऐसे में नाम भी लूंगा, लेकिन जो बच्चे आते हैं उनकी मदर्स जब वो वहाँ जुड़ती हैं तो उनके अंदर माइंड में क्या जाता होगा कि इस बच्चे को क्यों हेल्प करो, इसको ब्लेस करना। So that means there is one doctor who is attending to that, which we call it a therapist, and there is a second doctor which is sitting over here. Now, this job, Guruji has combined to like, Guruji's ABA therapy is like speech, occupational, and ABA. So now, Guruji has vested that onus on Guruji कि ये blessing भी यहाँ और यहाँ doctor भी है. So this place is a composite place of Guruji's blessing and the doctor also. So she has to take that with that mindset कि जो बच्चा आ रहा है वो मंदिर में भी जा रहा है और अब इसको मंदिर में। This is what she has to move with the tempo. Because यही गुरु जी का मैसेज है। और देखिए सत्संग भी हुआ है तो इस जगह पे इस कर्म में गुरु जी बसने लगे। तो जो भी यहाँ पे आएगा वो एक आशा से आएगा, उसके बाद जब गुरु जी को ब्लेसिंग मिलेगी तो उसको दिस इज बिकम अ कॉम्पोजिट प्लेस। तो अगर गुरु जी आंटी को मेरा यही मैसेज है इसमें, this should be her target, this should be her goal. Guruji has blessed her with such a big opportunity. He has made her a doctor as well as he has made her his representative to give that feeling. And फिर अगर हम एक बच्चे को ट्रीट करते हैं यहाँ पर तो पूरी फैमिली ट्रीट होती है। It is not वही गुरुजी कहते हैं कि एक बार भी आदमी आ जाए मेरे घर में तो पूरी फैमिली ट्रीट होगी। Possibly this is हमें उन चीजों को समझ में नहीं आता था, लेकिन जब मैं वहाँ बैठ के देखता था मंदिर में लोग आते हैं ड्रेसिंग लेते थे, यही दिमाग में रहता था कि यार जो डॉक्टर के पास भी जा रहा है यहाँ पर भी आ रहा है। तो शायद दिस इज द वे, दिस इज द रीजन दैट वी गॉट एन आइडिया टू स्टार्ट a clinic of this time, and that is the reason I am seeing Urvi what she has done in that manner. So possibly this is the next assignment which she has given to her.
Because so many hurdles, but every hurdle when it comes, before the hurdle comes, there is a solution actually, and the solution always brought by someone or else who is now. So the secretary, Shweta, Sam. When we walked into this place, it was a shambles, but positivity was thing. From human. We gone back and forth with landlord, but ultimately human. Thank you everyone.
Sanjay's studio hosted an inspiring media meet for Talent Hunt 2026, organized by STR Entertainment, bringing together South Asian media artists, community leaders, and music enthusiasts to celebrate the power of music and emerging talent.
On behalf of STR Entertainment and all the members of the press, I'd like to welcome this amazing personality at the STR press meet. Please put your hands together for Jitin Pandit. Of course, he needs no introduction. He is an amazing individual, and he has created a legacy for all the singers, artists, people, music, and of course, he goes all over the world to educate and help. And that's why he is here today to judge this amazing talent show. Ladies and gentlemen, one more, put your hands together for this so down-to-earth individual. Jitinji, welcome to this amazing press meet presented by STR. And of course, we have with us, ladies and gentlemen, the amazing personality, Rahul Jatin. Rahul, please tashrif laye. And of course, you are a composer, singer, and we are so proud to have you at the STR press meet. Ladies and gentlemen, the people who are the contributors who have taken time and who have worked so hard and created a magic of music right here in this part of the world. Please put your hands together. I'd like to welcome, introduce this amazing individual who is really a die-hard fan of music. Please welcome Rupin Patel. Please, Tashrif laye Rupin ji. And of course, not to forget this guy, he works 24/7 for all the music fans, music lovers, and all the singers all over North America. Please welcome the personality himself, Dr. Tushar Patel. Ladies and gentlemen, without the creativity, without the music, and without the knowledge, this cannot happen. The music director, the man genius, who has taught to thousands and thousands of people how to sing and how to present your beautiful voice. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, welcome mere humsafar, mere dost, mere mohabbat ke saathi, Sanjay ji. Sanjay Shah, welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, a little brief about STR. STR is an organization, and I had the opportunity to work with them. It was a magical experience, and seeing the perfection, the talent, the hard work, the commitment, and the creativity and the presentation of this amazing show with live musicians. So please put your hands together for all the STR members. Thank you on the behalf of the community and the media. We thank you so much.
If I say to STR, Sanjay, Tushar, Rupen, we also call ourselves Sur, Tal, Rhythm. Inspiration is obviously for me, Sanjay and my wife, but Sanjay known for a long time, and creating some environment which actually gives you peace, right? So what we want to do as a future plan, we did last year, STR Dil Se Duet show was very successful. We're going to be coming up on September 12th, also the Dil Se Duet Part 2. We want to bring, this is a new concept that we came up with, three of us actually, and I think it's a we know that this is the first time in the US that anyone has done with a live band as a talent hunt show. So I think we are very proud to present that to all of you. We want to continue, and we will be looking for Rahul and Jatinji to be part of us to continue this saga for every season, and I think that's they will be part of it. Actually, we shouldn't be forgetting Mrs. Pandit, Kainazi, because she was more instrumental in connecting us. So. Thank you for allowing yourself and both of them to be here with us.
Just give it up for Kindness, because this was the smoothest ever communication channel we have created, and without any flaws we are here today.
A big hand for Tushar Bhai also.
That's good.
So answering to Shah Saab's question, that was the future plan. So it's not just conducting competitions, it's just promoting music in various different ways, So we have many plans, not just competition, but and maybe जो 12 तारीख को हो रहा है, we'll have a very special segment of Jatin Lalit Saab's songs also.
Also, one more thing, too many singers in this area, and also track singing is happening for last 10 years in the US. This STR group wants to come out of that and do the live music shows all the time. Because that will bring the real talent out, and I think the musicians will also get a chance to shine in their music.
And generally people feel that I'm a professional singer and music, I'm trying to conduct everything. ऐसा नहीं है. It is because of Rupen's vision. So round of applause. इनका जो vision है, हम लोग तो music, मैं और तुषार भाई हम लोग we are involved in music in a very bigger way and daily basis. But it's his vision that ये आज जो हो रहा है is because of the great vision that he has.
Give it up for this man too, because he has worked countless hours to get these singers prepared for tomorrow's 38 singers for tomorrow's talent hunt.
मैं यही कहूँगी कि the thing that really excited me about this program when I heard that this is going to be with live musicians. This is something that I really love, because karaoke में क्या हो जाता है कि you get bound, you can't really. It gets more mechanical, but this is something new, and this initiative should carry on, in all honesty, because this is a wonderful thing that you all have done. So 3 cheers to STR.
And that's a wrap on Diaspora Connect. Send community news to events at itvgold.com or pi@itvgold.com. Follow ITV Gold on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, read News India Times at newsindiatimes.com or call 212-675-7515 to subscribe. This is Pia Jyoti Khachru wishing well.